And a lot of style and a lot of confidence coming off the Kings bus earlier on. We'll see if their performance matches their look. The bronze likeness of Lakers great Magic Johnson that can be found just outside the front door of our location today, the Staples Center. This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James is tied for the third most MVP awards all time. And he's also tied for the most second-place finishes. Frank Vogel said it's a mistake to go season after season without voting the best player in the league as MVP. LeBron says, I should have more than 4, but I don't cry about it. I bet a lot of the greats feel the same. Kevin?
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. On Monday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Los Angeles Clippers. Now Sacramento starting 5. Bagley and Holmes sharing the post duties. In the backcourt, it's Fox and Hield. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, guard set is Westbrook and Ellington. Davis is out there with Anthony. And it's James in at the 3. And I know every player counts down the seconds to opening night, Clark. How exciting was it for you to be on the court when the games finally took on real meaning?
You know, Kevin, it was always exciting because you never take it lightly. It's a great blessing to be able to play. And after you've gone through preseason, the preseason games and training camp and the like, you're excited to have the energy of the crowd in the building and the game starting to count for real. So it's always exciting.
And here is Fox. Down low, it's stolen by Davis. To the middle, here's Ellington. Count that one. Ellington's got the first points of the night for the Lakers.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find them.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
First team foul.
Outside, Bagley. And it's Hield off the drive. That one goes. Counted.
And what a show of agility by Hield, getting around the contact there and right to his finish.
Westbrook passes to Anthony. Left side, Davis. Shoots over Holmes. Off the left rim and out.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Fires the 3, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Sacramento ball.
Up top, Bagley. Covered by Anthony. Bagley kicks to Hield. To the inside. It's stolen by Bagley. Hield the pass to Holmes. He dishes it to Fox. And it's Bagley that time on the assist by Fox.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
Barnes against LeBron. Barnes grabs the miss.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And stolen by Barnes. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Hield. That one a little long. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
To the paint. Anthony's shot is off.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside, Fox passes it to Holmes. Clock at 6. Over Westbrook. Sacramento again missing. The Lakers trail. Here's Davis. Deep 2 from Anthony. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
T-shirt time.
Let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Second is Rashawn Holmes.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Fox passes to Hield. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Fox kicks to Hield. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Ellington with it. Now guarded by Fox. Ellington the pass to LeBron. Westbrook finds James. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
That's his first
And an important part of
personal
every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. It's a three-point game. Pass to Hield. Inside, Westbrook with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Ellington's got the ball. James trying to free himself up. The shot by Ellington, no good. The Kings trail by 3. Healed outside. And Holmes throws it down.
And not just a score. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
To the inside. Carmelo throws it down.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Now, here's Fox. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
Anthony against Bagley. Bounce pass Anthony. Fades. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
LeBron James.
LeBron's got 5.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Fox dishes to Hield. Kicks it to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. It's good.
Boy, strength and body control on display there from Barnes. I mean, tell you what, he's got a competitive spirit to him. He doesn't want any defender to get the better of him.
Now here's LeBron. 5 points in the game. Westbrook finds Anthony. He's looking for James and finds him. And finished off by LeBron.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Outside, Fox. Healed from outside. And James pulls it down.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls. And your Laker girls.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Wayne Ellington. Halliburton's checked in for Sacramento. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Holmes down low. He's guarded by Davis. Halliburton against Bazemore. It's deflected.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backcourt. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers. The Kings also with the sub. Thompson, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Here's Fox. No good off the back of the rim.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Pass to Halliburton. Back to Fox. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer Bagley. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron outside. Now the pass to Bazemore. LeBron against Fox. The jump hook. Count the basket. James has got 9.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Halliburton finds Fox. Trying to get open is Thompson. Westbrook with the block.
Hey, the athleticism of Westbrook not only on display offensively, he can throw shots out of there too.
That one good for 2.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
One of the big surprises with the NBA draft, the trade of Russell Westbrook. Westbrook let it be known he was open to another move. And it'll be interesting to see how he fits next to LeBron and AD this season.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Count it. And it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now here's Barnes. Knocked away. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Sacramento also making some changes. Alex Len's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Reese Harkless comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Mitchell in for Fox. Now off the inbound. And it's Halliburton missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Bazemore. He kicks to Jordan. Offensive rebound. Off with the layup.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Now here's Harkless. Tight defense on him. There's the drive. Len, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Len. They get it again. A nice shot by Jordan.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Len.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by LeBron. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And Bazemore kicks to James. And they double up James. Howard, the pass to LeBron. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Westbrook. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Westbrook's got 9 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Mitchell's shot is good. 1:12 left in the first. Bazemore against Halliburton. Bazemore passes to Jordan. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Howard can't hit. The Kings trailed by 12. Here's Halliburton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And when Sacramento took Tyrese Halliburton, 12th overall in the 2020 draft, they expected him to contribute right away. And Tyrese delivered, winning NBA Rookie of the Month in his first 2 months in the league.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Lakers. Horton Tucker's checked in for James. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Kent Bazemore. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Halliburton hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Driving to the basket. None can't get it to fall.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
.34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Harkless the pass to Thompson. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. .29 seconds left to play here in the first. Halliburton kicks to Mitchell. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Land.
Los Angeles ball.
Here is Howard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Nunn. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Los Angeles Lakers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Sacramento. Backcourt guard pair is Mitchell next to Halliburton. Harkless is out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Len in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Horton Tucker. No points in the game yet for him. Down low, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. From 12 feet out. No good on the shot. And it's the Lakers the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. He says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. And it's the Kings with the ball. Following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Len. Good D by Howard. Lakers leading by 11. Rondo passes to Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, you know, Rondo's a multi-time league assist leader. If you're open, he's getting you to rock.
To the paint. Here's Len. Rondo with the steal. Tipped away. Nunn kicks to Rondo. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Jordan's got his second basket of the night. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Now, here is Halliburton. Down low, Thompson passes to Harkless. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Len. No good that time. Good D by Howard. Passes it to Horton Tucker. And Thompson sends it back. Here's Halliburton. And Thompson kicks to Len. Halliburton outside. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Here's Jordan, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Here's Horton Tucker. Len with the block. Halliburton outside. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender. But he stamped that one with.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Davis is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Anthony comes in for Dwight Howard. And Monks subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Len. Marvin Bagley comes in for Thompson. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Harkless. And Hield subbed in for Halliburton. Barnes looking around. Jacks up a three. Here's Holmes. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Anthony. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Sharing the basketball is a part of the game that Monk needs to continue to add to complement his shooting.
Hield the pass to Holmes. Dishes it to Barnes. 13 feet away. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Horton Tucker. Good D by Barnes. The Kings trailed by 13. On the wing, Hield. Monk defending. Pass to Barnes. High arcing shot, and he sinks the layup.
Boy, the size and quick release Barnes has helps him inside. And he feels very comfortable shooting from here.
And the pass to Horton Tucker. Davis inside, Holmes on him, and it's Davis missing. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Hield left side. Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. There's the triple. Hield can't hit. Lakers leading by 11. Right side, Davis. Over Mitchell. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, with as much damage as Davis does inside, you know, AD is able to find plenty of opportunities from the mid-range, too.
Now here's Barnes. Back to Hield. No good that time, so the Lakers will take it the other way.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Pass to Horton Tucker. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Anthony. Rebound by the Kings. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Yep, that one goes in there. Barnes has got 4 this quarter.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Timeout. Which Raleigh section wants a t-shirt?
In for the Lakers. Westbrook comes in for Kendrick Nunn. And a change for the Kings. Fox, he's checked in for Mitchell. Back to Davis. Shoots over Holmes. And the rejection by Holmes. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Shot's good by Anthony.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings, knows exactly where the gap is, and finds his teammate perfectly.
Now, here's Fox. He's off on that one. Great D that time from James.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, here's Fox, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Bagley against Anthony. Bagley with the rebound. The Kings trailed by 13. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
And the rejection by Holmes. Westbrook with the block. Now, here's Monk, covered by Heel. And the rejection by Holmes. On the wing, Barnes. Back to Hield. The tray. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
And that is what Hield does. This guy is a gunner. Loves pulling the trigger from deep.
Here's LeBron. That's another one for him. His 5th and just 7 shots.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Timeout called by the Kings. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Look who's coming under the goal. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
And Ellington's checked in for Monk. Now, here's Fox. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And here is Davis, following the three-pointer by Buddy Hield. LeBron is doubled. Lakers passing it around. Westbrook wide open. He fires. The shot by Anthony, no good. And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. They trail by 9 points. Barnes finds Bagley. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And he's just an attacking player. Doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
You know, Greg, thinking about De'Aaron Fox and what's next for him, we know how much he wants to get to the playoffs and contend.
Yeah, I mean, Fox doesn't just want to have impressive regular seasons. This guy, his goal is to get his squad to the postseason. And not only that, he wants a chance to win titles.
Here's Barnes, following the basket by LeBron James. Lets it go from 11, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Lakers leading by 7. To the inside, Ellington, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Fox dishes to Hield. Pass to Holmes. Sinks that one from the post. 6 points for Rashawn Holmes.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And they double up James. Loads it up for Davis. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Kings substitution.
The Kings trailed by 7. Fox feeling it out a bit. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. In for the Kings.
1 second left, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime. I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 13 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 steal. Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
They've really established themselves on the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in on. Now they just got to, bring the same energy into the second half.
And over to Kenny now. Your take on the Kings.
Ice cold, frigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate by going to the rim.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points and close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. The Kings trailed by 7. Guard set is Westbrook and Ellington. Anthony is out there with LeBron James, and it's Davis in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Here's Los Angeles now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The shot's good from Westbrook.
Westbrook's so good at maintaining control, even though he plays at high speed and with great aggressiveness.
Now, here's Fox. Pass to Holmes. And that's a foul. It's called on Wayne Ellington. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Holmes finds Barnes. At the top of the key, Heel. Clock at 4. Here's Bagley. The shot, no good. Anthony with the defensive effort. LeBron against Teal. And Davis with the basket on the assist by James. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Healed the pass to Holmes. The dish out to Barnes. Excellent D there from Anthony.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Westbrook. Here's Davis. Good work defensively by Holmes. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Kings. 11-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Now, here's Fox. The pass to Holmes.
Lakers foul. LeBron James.
First trip to the line for him here.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Shooting for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Westbrook surveying the D. Shoots over Fox. Westbrook can't get it to go. The Kings trailed by 10. Healed right side. Back to Fox. Lays it up off the glass. Fox has got his second basket of the night.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Westbrook passes to Carmelo. LeBron up top, covered by Barnes. 5 on the clock. Here's LeBron. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. LeBron's got 15 points.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Lakers have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
At the line for the Lakers, Russell Westbrook, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Hey, when it comes to stat sheet stuffers, Westbrook is a stat sheet stuffer supreme. Mark that one up, guys.
Thompson, he's checked in for Sacramento. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Kings trailed by 12. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing, more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. The first one falls. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Kings also making a change. Mitchell's checked in. No good on the second free throw. The Kings trailed by 13. Healed outside. Over LeBron. And it comes off the front of the rim.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now, here's Mitchell. Again, the miss by the Kings. James in the post. Covered by Barnes. And James with the basket on the assist by Westbrook.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Mitchell. Passes it to Thompson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Anthony finds James. Going inside, and LeBron proves it down hard.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Making a change here. Rondo's checked in. Alex Len's checked in for the Kings. Barnes kicks to Thompson. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by James. Here's Bazemore and the slam dunk by Bazemore.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. To halt the run, it's hauled in by LeBron. James has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Howard's checked in for Anthony. The Kings also at the sub. Halliburton's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Here's Davis. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. 5 to shoot. Rondo passes to Howard. Ejected by Len. Now Hield. He's got 8. Inside, poked loose, and stolen by James. To the paint, and James throws it down.
This game, another feather in LeBron's cap, and by now he's got a lot of feathers in a lot of caps. What a night.
Halliburton finds Mitchell. From downtown, it's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Halliburton passes to Len. Knocks it loose. Howard with the steal. Here's Bazemore. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Hield. Mitchell outside. Back to Hield. Over Davis. Kings with the fresh shot clock. And it's sent back by Howard. James kicks to Rondo. Back to James. Over Mitchell. And James gets it to go on the assist by Rondo.
4-2.
Rondo's got 4 assists now tonight. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Here's James. Sacramento making their last shot. And Davis wide open. He shoots. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And that's 10 points for Davis. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Heald. He's got 8. And it's Mitchell missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Again, the Lakers.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Heald. Sacramento moving it around. Len passes to Mitchell. Halliburton outside. Just 4 to shoot. Over Howard. And it's Halliburton missing. And here's Los Angeles. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Their next game playing at home is the Nets coming to town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet. And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Rondo passes to James. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Lakers. Jordan comes in for Anthony Davis. And Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for LeBron. And a change for Sacramento. Harkless is checked in. Left side Rondo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Howard trying to free himself up. Howard controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Back to Mitchell. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Rondo. Lobbed up there for Howard. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
You know, Howard knows his limitations on this end, realizes when he should take these kinds of shots.
And Sacramento has possession. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Rondo passes to Horton-Tucker. Howard dishes to Jordan. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. Jordan's got 6 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now here's Heald. 11 points in the game. Here's Halliburton. That shot off. And the Lakers going the other way now. Here's Bazemore. And the dunk by Bazemore.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Here's Horton-Tucker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Maurice Harkless.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
5th team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Talen Horton-Tucker. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Right side, Fox. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fox has got his third basket of the night right there.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
And so it's Los Angeles going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Let's listen now to head coach Luke Walton review the game plan with his team.
Plenty of time. Hey, we aren't going to do it at one possession. Get stops. It has to be on the defensive end.
I like the way that Luke is, Greg, looking at the big picture.
I mean, no reason to rush anything. If they take their time here, they can steal this one.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And a look at the five for the Kings to start the fourth. Jones is out there with Medu. Then it's Fox. Then there's Terrence Davis. And it's Harkless in at the three, the small forward.
That's his first personal.
And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
One shot.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Ellington with it. Here's Monk. Here's Oliver. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
At the line for one.
On the free throw, no good. And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. Here's Harkless, and it's blocked by Jordan. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. Pass to Horton Tucker. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
Pass to Monk, three-pointer. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Ellington, the pass to Oliver. A reverse. And they recover it.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for the Lakers.
First team foul. Now into the lineup.
The Kings have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. There's the pass to Harkless. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Jones. And it's blocked by Jordan. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Sacramento ball.
Clock is at 3. From 15 feet away, Horton Tucker with the rebound.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Davis against none. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal, saying, respect the game, and then respect us as human beings as well.
And, Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Sacramento with the ball. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. 9 feet out. Count that bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
It's good.
Well, I don't know how many of these he's run, DeAndre Jordan, in the pick and rolls, but boy, is he good at it.
For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Outside, Davis. And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
Fox kicks to Davis. Puts it up from 15. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Oliver's got 4 rebounds in this game. Nunn passes to Horton Tucker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Talen Horton Tucker, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Here's Monk. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Step back shot, and too long on the shot. LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And then Monk with the dunk.
Monk has some real bounce now. When he's clear for takeoff, he's not hesitating at all before he launches.
Passes to Harkless. Back to Fox. Here's Jones. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Damian Jones.
Fox has got his 4th assist in this one.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Here's Nunn. Pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Nunn. And he banks in the layup.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Nunn against Fox. Sacramento moving it around. For 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Monk kicks to Nunn. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
2.
That free throw, no good.
You know, Jordan to me is one of the more reliable bigs in the league. He takes a lot of punishment and rarely takes a night off.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Lakers. And he sinks the second. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Outside, Davis. To the middle, here's Jones, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Jones has got 6 here in this quarter. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Rondo. Jordan trying to free himself up. Can't connect from short range. The Kings have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Nice shot by Rondo.
Boy, how smooth is that by Rondo? Flies off the big free and clear, and then sends it right in.
Pass to Harkless. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Fox. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I still think Rondo is a great role player in the league. He knows he's out there to distribute the ball and provide leadership on the floor, and he does both really well.
At the line for Los Angeles, Rajon Rondo. At the line for 2,
and he knocks down the first one. And so Rondo hits both free throws. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
The pass to Jordan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, overall now, in terms of defensive strategy, sending Jordan to the line is not as effective as it used to be. He's improved as a free throw shooter.
At the line for Los Angeles, DeAndre Jordan. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Bazemore is checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. That's tipped. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically, but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them. And that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Monk, the pass to Oliver. Jordan inside, working on Jones. Monk kicks it to Bazemore. Outside Rondo, shot clock at 6. Passes it to Monk. Jordan trying to free himself up, and there's Monk on the assist by Rondo. Monk's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Monk, the pass to Oliver. Now here's Rondo, guarded by Fox. Pass to Rondo. Here's Oliver. From deep three-point range. That shot off the mark. Outside, Fox. Back to Davis. And here's Jones. The three. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You got after it on defense. You look motivated.
I heard it all from, is this the last that we've seen of LeBron and the passion that he plays? And then defensively, he's not very good defensively. But you can't single me out. It will never be a possession where a coach or a teammate or a player on the opposing team will single me out defensively because I'm in tune with that side as well. So, we got a lot of guys that play the defensive side, and it's important for me to be on that side as well and take that challenge just as much as the offensive end.
Seems like you took some words to heart, man. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.